So Isaac and I are going to show you how to do a ruck tight in front. The first thing is getting your baby on your back. There are a number of ways to do it. I used to use, when Isaac was smaller, I would use what's called a Santa toss. But now that he's bigger and kind of holds his own, I use what is known as a hip scoot. Uh-oh, Buster. So first, I find the center of the wrap, and I put it on the center of Isaac's back. And then I just bring the fabric around. Okay, I'll get it for you. And I bring it over my shoulder. Is that what you want? Then I gather the fabric up so you can see what it looks like on the back. And then I scoot him to my back. Now the whole time I'm supporting his bottom with my hand. And once he's on my back, I sort of tighten up this side that's over my shoulder. And then I grab onto his arm, which he'll usually freely give me. Come here, Buster. Give me that hand. Okay, there we go. So now, holding onto his arm, I bring this other side over my shoulder as well. Okay, now at this point, you can see that he's on my back with the wrap around him. So I take hold of the top rail on both sides, and I hold him back there holding these top rails. As long as I have tension on these, he is supported back there. The wrap goes under his arms in the back, so tension on the top of the rails keeps him in place. So what I do next is I need to make sure the bottom of the wrap is nice and supported under his bum. So I take these two top rails and I cross them under my neck and I hold them with my chin while I arrange the back. So on the back, I just pull down this bottom rail and I just get it scooted around him, and I want to make sure it's tucked under his bottom, making a little pocket under there, and it needs to go all the way out to his knees, and I can feel that it's under there good. So at that point, I just grab onto the rails again, and I can stand up a little straighter now and hold him like this. Next step is to just make sure everything is nice and tight and situated. Hold on, Bubby. So I take one rail. Goodness, don't choke yourself. Get your hand out of your mouth, honey. I take one rail and I stick it between my knees to keep it tied. And the other side, I just take it and just tighten it in all different spots. You know, I start with like the outside and I pull it tight, and then kind of pull to the middle and make sure it's pulled tight, and then get to the center or to the top and make sure it's pulled tight. And the top is the part that I worry most about pulling tight. The top is what goes across the top of his back, and so it's the part that is against my back. And so the tighter he is, Isaac, stop that. The tighter he is against me, then the more comfortable it is for me to carry him. If he's got a gap between himself and my back, he can kind of fling himself around, and that puts a lot of pressure on my shoulders. But if I keep his chest right against my back and keep him tight with this top rail, then that makes it comfortable. So we're good and tight on this side. So what I'm going to do is go over his first leg and come around and go under the second leg. And now I'm just going to hold that rail between my legs again. Next, are you saying hi? Next, I'm going to do the exact same thing with the other rail. So I just start by tightening the bottom part, and then move to the center, make sure it's tightened. And then again with the top, making sure that's nice and tight and that he's nice and secure against my back. And then again, I just take it over his first leg, under his second leg. I make sure that the shoulders are pretty evenly spread out on my shoulders just to be comfortable and distribute the weight. And then I just tie off right in front and we're done. And that is what a ruck tied in front looks like. Okay, say bye-bye.